Hello, breadheads. Welcome to another episode of Think Fresh Podcast, a podcast about Subway sandwiches. It's been a minute since we launched an episode, Eric.
That's right, baby.
We are so back. We are banging in your ears. It's a terrible week to be an ear, but even worse so because Think Fresh is on the mic.
Yeah, what's worse, us not feeding the streets or us feeding the streets? Mm-hmm. Is there one that's better?
Dude, the streets are feeding us today because prior to hitting the big red button on recording, Eric and I were just given a free popsicle by a woman walking by.
That's right. Not entirely sure if we are going to die in like an hour and a half, but it was pretty refreshing, I can't lie.
Mm-hmm. It really helped lube up the throat for this episode, so I think we're going to be able to go a little extra today.
That's right. Even the throat goat needs a throat coat once in a while.
Hey, damn, this shit's minx. like a coat. Mink.
A mink? Okay.
Yeah, you get it.
I do now, yeah. Do you mind explaining to the breadheads why we missed a full week of programming? Yes, I can tell you why. It's my fault, Eric. It takes two to tango on this podcast. So when one of us is preoccupied, then the listeners suffer. It's always the people. That's right. Ty had a surprise vacation, and by surprise I mean he surprised me with it, his employer.
Dude, you didn't tell me how long I could give you an advance notice for a vacation day from this podcast.
That's true. I do require 6 months notice if you try to quit this podcast. But vacation, you're right, we never specified. I just assumed that you would make me approve it.
Yeah, that's true. I think I give you maybe 6 hours notice.
Yeah.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah, it's actually twice in a row you did that. Last time you were in San Francisco, you're like, I actually have to leave in like half an hour, so we got to wrap up this work meeting.
I think I just need to share my calendar fully with you. You can have read and write access at this point.
That's
it would
true.
Make both our lives so much simpler.
That's true. I am your booking agent already, but now I just need to be your manager.
Mm. Dude, you got some good talent you're managing, let me tell you.
Mm-hmm. That's right. One could say I'm managing talent, but where's the talent?
Any job can have any title, and any person can have any job. I just learned the other day that the CEO of Pepsi is now working as the head of the Secret Service. Isn't that insane?
I heard this recently, and I don't know if it's true. It sounds like completely insane.
It would explain a lot of what's going on, though, wouldn't it?
I guess so. What's the Pepsi slogan? Is there anything that could give us a hint here?
Dude, the Pepsi slogan is...
Sorry, I should have asked you a question I already knew the answer to.
Yeah, I can Google it. I'm sure the breadheads know.
Breadheads have to know.
Slogan. That's what I like. Oh my god, that's what I like. Dude.
Isn't that a Travis Scott slogan?
I think so. That's that shit I like. I didn't know that, dude.
I didn't know that either.
Well, here's the thing. There is actually a overlap between looking after the entire Pepsi Cola franchise and looking after the Secret Service, and that's you're responsible for the success of Cheetos.
Damn, took me a second.
Yeah, let the breadheads catch up to that one.
Okay. Glad we jumped into the Trump thing because initially, Ty, you were blasting the group chat with some conspiracy theories, and I just want to know if you still fully stand on that. If you're standing on business still with the conspiracy that it was in fact staged. I'm asking because.
Yeah, why are you asking?
I'm asking because I wouldn't put it past Big Gov to murk an innocent person to, for the greater good. They do this all the time with world leaders.
Every world leader ever that's been clipped was probably the CIA.
Exactly. And also former presidents. Mm-hmm. JFK was assassinated by the CIA.
Look what they did to Saddam Hussein.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe George Floyd was murked by the CIA. We don't know.
We don't know. Well, maybe Prince was. We don't know.
That's right. They flew too close to the sun.
Yeah, with that one for sure. Okay, so I don't really believe. I've retracted my original statement to you, which was this was 100% a setup or a faked. I thought that there was just popping sounds, shooting blanks, and then a blood capsule behind his ear that he very discreetly popped when he put his head to it.
Oh.
Creative timing, great acting. But then I saw the photos with the bullet in it. They wouldn't have just killed a dude on a rooftop if that was the case. And I don't know if you noticed this, but they've been exposing a lot of information on that kid that fired the shots.
Okay.
And his Instagram profile, in the title of it, it said, "I want to destroy all pedophiles."
Oh.
So there's a motive.
What the fuck? I mean, damn, dude. Where do I even begin with this time? So you think changing your Instagram bio is like factual in any way?
Well, I just feel like if you're gonna if your core identity is like dismantling pedophilia as a 20-year-old dude.
But I feel like if that was the case, you should start with Biden. Then you should be shooting Joe in the skull, not Trump. Because did you see the clip where he was like munching on a kid's ear?
Damn, that's true. I did see that, but at the same time, Sleepy Joe made no appearance in the Epstein docs, presumably because he just isn't that fun at parties.
I think that's actually it too. Like he's just never invited.
He never got the chance to be a pedophile. He never got invited.
Bro wasn't invited to the kid island.
Damn, too bad. Where's my invite? That's really, really funny. So, yeah, I think that's why the kid wanted to whack Donald.
Yeah. Some other info I saw about this kid was he was in a BlackRock ad. Did you see that?
I did hear about. I didn't see the ad. I heard that like big finance was like they were bankrolling him.
Yeah. I mean that's definitely a conflict of interest. Because wasn't Trump like big on the like taking bribes part of being a president?
Yeah, I think that was kind of his thing.
Damn, that's too bad for big BlackRock then. But I don't know. I think this is going to change Uncle T for the better.
Oh yeah, tell me more about that.
I think he's got a new lease on life in a way. Like I feel like he's spent a day potentially in the hospital getting fixed up, and the whole time he's thinking like, damn man, I could have lost my life. Like life is valuable. And who knows, maybe he'll, for at least 1 month after he's president, he'll treat others with that same kind of respect, you know what I mean? So maybe he won't build the wall yet. It's kind of what I'm getting at.
There's two ways you can go with this. You can emerge a different man who loves life and treats others the way, like with this kind of like a sense of unity, or you could emerge and have like Putin-esque paranoia that you're going to get whacked again, and then just continue to isolate yourself. Power always isolates, you know?
I don't know, dude. I think Trump is a bully, and bullies don't hide. You know what I mean? Bullies just don't go into hiding once something happens to them.
They hide behind their bullying.
Yeah, he might just increase the bullying. Is that what you meant?
Yeah, that's what I meant. You're going to bully more.
It's possible. Or they just, I mean, the one time the kid who you're bullying punches back, it's enough to make you rethink everything you're doing.
That's true.
Speaking from experience.
Are you the kid that pushed back, or are you the kid pushing?
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
But that's my point, I guess.
I bet you've both received and given a few swirlies in your days.
That's right. I mean, we what's it called? Routinely harass our sandwich artists. So I don't know. I can say the same thing about you.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm a bully at heart.
Yeah.
Speaking of sandwich artists, dude, we've had a few Subway experiences recently. You and I both tried the Subway salad.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, update on that. Or did we talk about it?
I don't think we talked about that. Did we talk about that? Oh, maybe we did. Either way, I went to Subway again that same day. I had Subway twice in one day. I still
We did not
needed the
talk about
bread.
that.
No, we didn't.
I feel like we potted after the salad.
Yeah, I think we did.
And then
we
you
immediately
went
drove to
and-
Crab Park.
Yes. And then you went and got another footlong.
Yeah, I left that episode. I got another footlong.
Why'd you do that to
Dude,
yourself?
I did that because sometimes you just need the bread. Nah. Somebody's got to get that bread.
You gotta get your bread up sometimes. Yeah. I know.
No, and this is the same reason that I missed the last two episodes. Is I immediately, I took off, Eric. I went on a what do they call it in religion when you go on a holy war?
A pilgrimage?
Pilgrimage of sorts, yeah. All the way to Calgary, Alberta to partake in the Calgary Stampede, Canada's finest cowboy rodeo.
Some might be in seek of holy water. You were in seek of the holy beer.
Yeah, or ranch water, you could say. Would have been a better line,
but I know you drink beers, so
exclusively.
Big Bud, it was in your pockets, that's for sure.
Yeah, so I had to have some road trip food for the rip up over to Alberta, the Alberta oil sands.
Yeah.
So I had a triple sauce oiled up sandwich.
No way. Triple sauce?
Triple sauce, baby.
Let's go.
Yeah. I went into a Subway in a small town in British Columbia, and it was like perfectly preserved, like when you find the entire dinosaur in the earth, you know, every bone.
It's kind of like the King's Chamber in the Great Pyramids.
Exactly.
It's like exactly how they left it. You know.
You'd think there would be booby traps in there. It was immaculate. The booths, the pictures. The pictures weren't sun faded at all, but they were the old ones. There was like a warmth to the room that felt like you're visiting Nona's.
Yep.
Oh, it was incredible. But and it was probably the most normal meal that I had that foot long, because as soon as I got to Calgary and like visited the Stampede grounds, it was just the weirdest food I've ever seen, dude.
Oh, no.
They're like obsessed with dill pickles.
Like, okay, talk to me. Like, are we talking like fried pickles?
Yeah. You got fried pickles on a stick.
Pickles.
There was I took photos of everything I saw. There was like pickle mac and cheese. That was kind of freaky.
Oh, okay. I'm sure there was a pickle in some kind of salad.
Pickle poutine. Saw pickle poutine.
Damn.
Which honestly kind of sounds good.
I tried to order a pickle today and I was rejected. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, that was weird.
We were at Finch's and they're selling pickles for $2 now with your sandwich. And obviously I had to go and get that. It's the one time I paid more for pickles. But they don't have any, unfortunately.
It's crazy they made it optional, but they didn't reveal that it's their option, not yours.
A pickle at our discretion.
Yeah. Yeah, they call it a dilly dog, which is like a pickle on a stick deep fried.
Right.
The other weird thing...
Not to be confused with a dilly bar at DQ.
No, definitely not.
Those?
You don't want to mix those things up. Dude, I love a dilly bar.
Hell yeah.
Especially on a hot day like today.
Dude, a pickle would refresh me just as much. I'll be honest.
Juicy on the inside. They're hydrating, you know? Mm-hmm. Wackest food I saw that I didn't try, hear me out here, cheeseburger ice cream.
I can't even begin to picture that. Can you explain?
I can try my best. It's brown.
Okay.
And it
so
just
it's
tastes,
ice cream.
It's ice cream.
Okay.
And it tastes like burger.
Oh, no.
Like all of the burger. The meat, the ketchup, the mustard. And then they stick a pickle out of it.
Again with the fucking pickle.
Fucking pickle. I know. I thought about drinking it or getting it. I just couldn't bring myself to get it.
This icing on the cake, no pun intended.
There's so many pickles. I don't know if it's a cowboy thing. I'm obviously role playing as a cowboy as I walk the grandstands in the rodeo. Maybe real cowboys just they love that pickle, you know. Mm-hmm.
I mean, dill. Like if you say that word with a southern twang, then it just sounds right.
It does. A little bit. A
some
deal.
deal.
Some deal.
Deal.
Yeah. The only thing I did eat that was weird was macaroni and cheese flavored ice cream. Took that for a spin, and it was actually really good because it was like professionally made by Marcus Ice Cream. You know, Calgary's got good craft ice cream scene.
Really?
Yeah, because of all the cows. They're plentiful with the milk.
Damn, you're educating me a lot today. I'm not gonna lie. You're spitting facts.
Dude, try to keep up.
I can't. I'm a big proponent of cheese ice cream flavors. I think they actually work incredibly well.
Yeah.
Ask me how I know.
Well, cream cheese.
Oh, of course, the obvious one.
That is the base of cheesecake, which is one of the most goated desserts.
Yeah, it's definitely an all-time classic. It's a love letter to the genre.
But I will give you the floor. How do you know?
I'll tell you how I know, Ty. The blue cheese ice cream flavor, blue cheese and gorgonzola and pear from Casa Gelato absolutely fucking
That
slaps.
sounds wild. That sounds like literally what I ate for lunch.
Yeah, that is exactly. Damn, I didn't even think about that. You had ice cream for lunch.
Whoa.
But yeah, dude, like if you think about it, in Italy and France, I guess, you can order cheese for dessert. Like that's like a typical dessert, like a whole slab of gorgonzoli. You know what I mean? So if you think of that while you're eating it, it just makes perfect sense.
It does. I love gorging on the gorg.
This gorg is gorgeous. I can't lie. I'm gonna use that next time.
Yeah. Damn, that's good.
Oh shit, dude.
I did have a few interesting interactions with the locals in Calgary, local cowboys.
There's locals there.
Yeah, I guess so. There's people that work on the oil rigs, people that work the lands.
Damn.
Well, I actually didn't have any interactions. I heard interesting adjacent conversations. One time, Eric, I was standing in line to use a bathroom at the fairgrounds, and I just heard this guy come up behind me, you see. And he just starts to talking to another person. So I only heard the first guy's voice.
Yeah.
He was quite inebriated, and it sounded something like this. He's like, "What's up, partner?"
Oh shit.
And he's like, "Are you a farmer?" "Oh yeah? What do you farm?" "Bitcoin."
Wait, you're joking.
No, that was literally the conversation.
So a local was asking
Somebody else,
somebody else.
and the kid said he farmed crypto.
That's actually awesome.
Yeah, so that's the state of agriculture.
Wow, dude. No farmers, no food, literally.
Right, for sure. Then I was there with my brother, and he said he went to the bathroom at a bar. We were at a bar, something Bill's. It was like 1 or 2 in the morning. Then he comes back and he says, "I had this weirdest exchange in the bathroom. I went in and there was a man in the urinal, a man in the only bathroom stall, but he was very tall and he could see up over the ledge. He immediately looked at me when I walked in and then gave a big smile and got kind of freaky in his eyes." And so my brother, he said,
He's getting topped off in there. That's
for sure. No, that's but he said, he's like, "I'm pretty sure the dude was like banging someone in that stall," because he was kind of moving around really erratically too. So he just washes his hands. He's like, "I got to get out of here. This guy's kind of weird." But then the guy opens the stall and walks out and walks straight to my brother. And then
Clothed?
he's clothed, but he walks up to him and he says, "Hey, you ever seen anything like this before?" And then he lifts both his hands in the air. He has no fingers on either hand, and his knuckles are bloody.
What the
It's like dried blood, but he's just like showing his two.
Damn.
He's got no digis left.
Wow. They must have started sending all the homeless from the downtown east side over to Calgary or something.
I was under the impression he was kind of just a normal cowboy dude. So I don't know when this happened.
But I think like the only requirement of a cowboy is to be able to wrangle something.
That's true.
And if you have no fingers, I feel like that's kind of a dull point, no pun intended.
You can still farm Ethereum.
That's true. You could farm potatoes too, I think, with those fists.
Dude, you got a couple taters on the end of your wrist.
Yeah, exactly.
Huh.
Oh, it's disgusting.
Yeah, I thought that was a pretty wild experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why the blood was dried, or like why that wouldn't have been cleaned up, or when. It's hard to explain. Maybe he's a sandwich artist in a past life, and he just took off all fingers during the final chop.
Got the 10-finger discount on the
Yeah,
sub.
no kidding.
Yeah, it makes me wonder. Actually, I don't really need to wonder, but I assume he's in the stall because he needs more time to fiddle with his zipper or something. You know what I mean? Like, he would use the urinal, but it's embarrassing to stand there for so long and
Dude,
have your pants around your ankles.
Yeah, like you have to punch your pants down. Like you can't just let them down gently. You have to punch yourself till they fall.
Yeah. We like to punch down on this podcast, but we never want to make fun of those who literally have to do it.
Yeah, it's true. Except in this one rare case.
Wow. Poor guy.
Poor guy.
I want to know how he got those scars.
It's actually, he probably patroned Subway a lot because it would be really hard for him to make his own sandwich.
Yeah.
But it's
Or any food, yeah.
Yeah, eating a sandwich is pretty easy. But, because you would just hold it the same way I would, which is just like, with
with your wrists.
With your wrists. You don't want to get your fingers smelly.
This is actually like kind of interesting because if you think about it, once you have no hands, you can kind of start to play with accessories. Like, there might be an opportunity for you to use a hook attachment. Other times, maybe there's like a utensil, like an arm end point,
right,
with like a fork just like coming out of it. You know what I mean?
That's kinda cool.
I'm just thinking like, how can you like optimize this part of your life that you no longer need to adhere to like social norms?
Right. You could put a couple pairs of giant scissors on each hand.
Edward.
Yeah. But you could also do non-functional things.
Yeah, you could put like one of those huge Hitachi vibrators on one side.
That's still functional.
I would say it's more pleasure, but
fair enough. Yeah. That's for leisure. Damn. I guess you could put like a tattoo on either side.
A tattoo of what?
Like words.
Okay.
It's an end cap, so you could put an advertisement. I heard that end caps are good for in stores for selling things.
Oh, okay,
It's
like
the
end of the aisle.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's smart.
So you can put a QR code on the end.
Yep, like a Dentine Ice commercial.
Yeah, exactly, dude. It could just take you to the Oreo website.
This is a dark hole we've just crawled into.
Would you ever get a QR code tatted on your body as like a permanent advertisement?
I was thinking about QR codes today, Ty, and I'll tell you why. I got a scam email that I fell for.
You did not.
And
you got fished?
I clicked on the link, and it took me to a website. Actually, if you're listening to this right now, and you get an email from Squarespace, don't click on it.
Oh shit! Okay, this is the opposite of most podcasts.
Exactly. Yeah, this is an anti-Squarespace ad. Get minus 10% on your bank account. No, I got an email from Squarespace that was like, your billing address needs to be verified. Click on this link to verify your billing address, or else your domain will be on hold. And the styling, the CSS of this email, Ty, I gotta admit, is 10 out of 10. It looked exactly like something I would normally receive. And the weird thing is, I logged into my GoDaddy yesterday to like check something to see which card it was using. And I'm like, oh, what the hell? So I guess I might have triggered some security thing. I gotta verify it now. Turns out if you Google Squarespace Reddit, people have gotten the same email.
Oh no.
And if you click on the button to verify your address, it just takes you to a page with like a credit card field. And I saw that, I was like, I'm just gonna research this quick. Turns out it was a scam, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, but I actually clicked on it, like ready to do it. I like made it a task in my head, like I gotta do this thing today.
Damn, they're getting better and better, dude. Like the same thing
dude.
happened to me with Booking.com the other day. Like,
Really?
Yeah, somebody's bought the like someone masqueraded as an advertiser is like buying data from Booking.com and then regenerating Booking.com to create a scam version of it and then emailing people about it. So I got an email about the hotel that I had just booked with all my information and like what I booked at the hotel, and then it led to a fake website where they were trying to take my money.
Dude, fuck's sake.
It's crazy. That's next level.
Yeah, I mean, every time I get like reminded to not click on suspicious links, I think like, dude, how fucking stupid do you think I am? But who knows? Maybe I've done that already, dude, and I just don't know it.
100%. Like everyone's got my credit card info.
I get so many phone calls a day.
We're gonna call it the corporate card now.
Yeah, 100%. It's the communal card. Actually.
Yeah, exactly.
I get so many phone calls a day that I don't know, dude. Someone has my number, and they're just, I don't know, are like selling it or something. Like they know I'm a high net worth individual, and they're selling my
they want
data.
A piece of the pie.
Exactly. Yeah.
An inch of the foot.
Yeah, totally. It's kind of disturbing if you think about it.
It's very disturbing. It's just a matter of time before they drain the accounts. So spend it now while we got it.
Yeah, totally.
At OVO and that EXO.
But imagine I put my credit card in, and then I had to like freeze it right before a vacation. That would suck, dude.
That would suck. It was like when I went to Europe last year. I lost my wallet 5 days before. I think we talked about it on mic.
Oh yeah, in the car, the Evo, right?
Yeah. Shout out to the Royal Canadian Mounted Police who were able to retrieve it 48 hours before I hopped on my airplane.
Yeah, dude. And you going to Calgary was just paying homage to the horses that saved your wallet.
That's true, dude. Man, cowboy culture is so funny. They're all like, giddy up, you know? Like, people are just saying that all over the place for no reason. Giddy up.
Giddy up? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Was that what you say when you like need your bill? It's like,
Giddy up.
It's like, yeah, I'll take the bill and giddy up.
They kind of even say it like a move along, not like move along, but like goodbye almost.
And make it fast.
Yeah, they're like, okay, well, giddy up, and then they walk away.
Yeah. Dude, we could all learn something from cowboy culture.
I think so too. I watched these like chuck wagon races, and then the cowboy got on stage that won, and he was like talking about the horses that he rides, and I thought he was gonna break down crying. He was so like emotionally connected to these animals, and it just made me realize like these people are like, I don't know, we give cowboys a hard time, but they're all lovers at the end of the day, you know.
Hey, what's that cowboy that cowboy like rules to live by thing?
Oh yeah, shit. I could pull that up. It's called the Cowboy Code or Cowboy Code of Ethics. The Cowboy Ethics Code. You got it right here. Let's read all 10 of them to. I think I have the wrong one. You have the wrong one.
I have a serious one. We want the funny one.
Yeah, so this is the Cowboy Code of Ethics. This is by the Center for Cowboy Ethics, which is a nonprofit.
Which is obviously someone's tax haven.
Exactly. 10 principles to live by. 1. Live each day with courage.
Hell yeah.
2. Take pride in your work. 3. Always finish what you start. I'm going to say the rest in a deeper voice.
I think these are all sandwich artists.
They really are.
Plastered in the break room. Like, always finish.
Dude, you want to leave a sandwich like in the toaster perpetually.
Exactly. Take pride in your art.
It's probably up there. Number 4. Do what has to be done.
Hell yeah. If they want extra olives, fucking do it.
Gotta do what has to be done. 5. Be tough, but fair.
Hey, it's $2 more for the guac. What do you want from me?
6. When you make a promise, keep it.
$5 foot long.
7. Ride for the brand.
Hell yeah, dude. Eat fresh.
8. Talk less and say more.
What, bread?
9. Remember that some things aren't for sale.
The bread does not come with the salad. We tried that last week.
We really did. And finally, 10. Know where to draw the line.
Down the fucking center, baby.
Wow.
That was awesome.
That was really cool. A real good ad-libbing on your part.
Thank you. Yeehaw, I should say.
Yeah, you hop in with the yeehaw.
Ty, before we close out today, we have to talk about our newest hobby, which is looks maxing.
Oh, of course.
And I gotta say, man, it's rewarding. It's challenging, much like a job at Subway. I feel like I'm learning a lot. Ty and I recently acquired a pack of 100 pieces of gum. Do you want to describe what they are?
Well, I just want to give a thanks to the Think Fresh procurement team that was able to get retrieve these for us.
Otherwise known as Amazon Prime.
Yeah. So we got 50 pieces each of, what's the brand? It's like Figuanimo? Fism?
It's called phallim gum.
Phallic gum?
I know, I always think it's phallic.
Yeah.
But it is a type of mastic gum, I believe. I don't know what the name really means, but
it's derived from a tree in an island, the island of Chaos in Greece. Something like that.
Yeah, dude, it's a rare tree in Greece, which makes it so cool.
So cool.
I think the brand that we have is Turkish, but I think comes from Greece as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's absolutely insane what bro science has done to us.
It's crazy. So for the I don't know, the soft-chinned listeners, the job of this gum is to help mew the face so you can have that Timothy Chalamet cheekbone.
That's
right. It's a little harder than regular gum, and it also has a lot more stamina. You can chew this shit all day, it won't break down.
Yeah, that's actually the best benefit of it. It's like, it immediately tastes like it's ready to be tossed out, you know? Which is kind of a plus, because it never degrades. It's always consistent.
Consistent quality. It's very good for that. How many reps you been putting in?
Let's see. We purchased this last Wednesday. I chewed it for I got it Tuesday night. Chewed it for a couple hours on Tuesday, 2 pieces at a time. and then I did an hour on Wednesday, and then Wednesday night I felt a sharp pain in my face. Oh, no. I felt this wasn't even during the chew. This was post chew, Ty. I was eating dinner, but I guess my dinner was just as tough as the gum, and I just felt like my jaw popped out of place or something.
You seized up. You got to stretch the muscles after a session.
No, I just felt this insane pain in my right jawline, and the rest of the day I had a ringing in my ear, and I felt like there was water in my ears too. I couldn't really hear. It was really scary, Ty.
No, I get that, dude. Ever since I started chewing, I've been feeling like my ears hurt. And I don't know if that's a normal side effect or I'm overdoing it.
Yeah, so that joint is the short, it's called a temporomandibular joint.
Oh, shit.
Or something. I have to do some research.
Damn.
And TMJ for short.
Okay, the TMJ.
And it's very common disorder, TMD.
I've heard of that, yeah.
That people get when they over chew. And that also causes tinnitus in the ears, which is what I had. But it's gone now. I'm actually fully healed up, and I'm back to chewing, baby. Yeah. I took 4 full days off, and I'm back. I'm so back.
You're so bad. Yeah, dude, this is awesome.
I can't stop the grind, baby.
We're going to have the craziest jaw lines in a few months, but then we're also going to get vertigo.
We're having the most insane facial structure, but I won't be able to eat anything.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're back. You should stick to my workout routine, which is day on, day off. And then on the off days, just mew with your tongue.
That's a good plan. And that's probably what I should have done instead of starting really strong. But right now I'm sticking with 30 minutes a day, just first thing in the morning on my commute to Think Fresh head office. Yeah,
loosen up the jaw so you can yap on mic for hours.
That's right. Dude, when I started, I was going as hard as possible. And now I realize it's just not a muscle designed to be worked out.
No, it's
you
not.
know what I mean?
Dude, I was biting that thing chomping like a cartoon character.
Absolutely.
Big bites, goofy bites.
Yeah. So, I don't know. We're learning. You know what I mean? It's the same when you start working out. You go hard on day 1, you're sore for a week. And then you gotta ease back into it. So that's why I wasn't too worried. But I did have to ice my face. And I slept on one side. And I took Advil. So
wow, you were really down bad.
I was really down bad on just day 1, the day it happened. Dude, my straw just snapped in half. You see that?
Ah, shit. Your iced coffee broke.
What the fuck?
That is weird. We have these iced coffees that we're drinking, and the straws are made of rice. And Eric's just, I don't know, is returning to its natural state of mini crumbs.
Yeah, totally. Maybe I could put my phone in it later.
Yeah.
Thanks. Anyways, we're working hard, so we'll check back in 50 days, I guess, because we have 50 pieces each. So, I mean, it'll be 100 days for you if you're doing one a day or one every other day.
But it's a marathon, not a sprint. And
that's right.
Maybe I can tack on a few other looks maxing activities along the way.
Like the mouth tape or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, mouth tape, seed retention, sun in my balls, all that good
Bro's
stuff.
Toasting his nards. Great. Well, I don't know how long we've been recording this because we're in a park right now, so maybe we can remember to start a timer next time.
Yeah, absolutely, we will.
Okay. Well, Breadheads, thanks for listening. Keep you posted on the chin how that's going.
Yeah.
And yeah.
It'll be some jaw-inspiring facial work.
Hell yeah. Thanks for listening.
Think Fresh, everybody. Ciao.